Thank you for being here at the Next Mill Mastermind webinar. We have some of our founders here in the virtual building today. But if you don't know me, my name is Alexa, COO at BPM RIA. I am your part of the support team at Next Mill Mastermind. So I'm just here to make sure you guys have an awesome experience and get everything that you're hoping for out of today's webinar. So our founders, we have Viju and Anish in the virtual building. Viju is going to teach us some awesome stuff today. This is one of my favorite topics. I am super, super excited to tell you guys we're going to discuss artificial intelligence in day-to-day business activities for real estate investors. And Viju brought on one of his peers, one of his peers, Justin,
Friends, colleagues, all of the above.
all of the above. So we're excited to hear, who is Justin. So mysterious. So to get us started on a fun note, you guys, I have a raffle for you all. Go ahead and text the word million to 954-250-6777. Go take a picture on the screen. If you want to keep this, I'll pop it in the chat for you guys. Don't worry. But I have a fun raffle. Somebody in here will be winning $2,000 off of the mastermind. So if you'd like to enter the raffle, all you need to do is text that word to that number. So go, go, go. And I will announce the winner at the very end. Good luck. So yeah, go do that. Text million to 954-250-6777. Let's go. All right, guys, we have a lot of fun things coming up, including DRIA's main meeting. So if you are looking for networking, go to Miami Shores Country Club on Wednesday, October 16th from 6 to 8:30. They're going to do networking and learning, and I highly recommend just going online, dria.com, and getting your ticket for $10. It's a steal. So go online, get your ticket, $10. If you don't, it's 20 at the door. So go, 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 go get networking, get warmed up. It's fall. Go do your thing. All right, guys, a Next Mill Mastermind's next webinar that is free, really awesome. We've been talking about this a lot. Marketing by the numbers, how to track and optimize your KPIs. This is super important for all my business owners out there. We need to get those numbers and we need to have them right in front of us. So we make sure that we're doing the right thing and we're growing. So we want to see you guys back next week for that webinar. Go get registered. It is on nextmillmastermind.com. So go get registered, you guys. We have a free in-person workshop later this month. Please mark your calendars. We will be in Kendall, Miami-Dade. Represent. We'll be at Total Wine in Kendall. Go get registered, please. RSVP. This is a limited seating event. It may or may not be already sold out. I need to check on that, you guys. So please, I recommend you get your name on the list today for this workshop on Saturday, October 26th from 12 to 2 at the Total Wine in Kendall. We're going to talk about the revolutionary way to turn your procrastination into a goal-crushing superpower. So I think this workshop will be very beneficial to all of us business owners. So you guys also mark your calendar. We'll have a webinar on Wednesday, November 13th. I will let you guys know what the topic is. And for our members, just, keep an eye on your calendars for November. I have a end of year VIP event for our Next Mill Mastermind members. It's going to be at Salt 7. It's going to be a great time. So members, please take note. Make sure that you're checking the private group. And for anyone that, is not in the mastermind yet, just know that we do fun things like this and it's, really awesome and you're going to want to be there. And yes, so if you're interested in getting those text updates for the Next Mill Mastermind events, it's super easy. If you want to get on the text list, go and text NMM. Leave your little quotation marks, guys. This is a trigger. It's going to trigger you guys into getting these updates via text. You're going to send that little NMM to 954-250-6777. And this is to get on the text update list for the Next Mill Mastermind events. So if you guys were registered or on the text list for Next Mill Mastermind, you guys got a text with the registration link letting you know that this event was coming up. Super easy, super convenient. We love that. And so if you're interested in getting those texts, go ahead and text that NMM to this number here, 954-250-6777. I'll pop all this information in the chat for you guys. And yes, let us know if you have any questions, people. If you'd like to go ahead and register for those events that I just talked about, all you need to do is go to nextmillmastermind.com. Super easy. And you, of course, can apply there as well. So make sure you apply so that you get a call and we can follow up with you and see if you are a good fit for the mastermind, but also go get registered for those events on the website right now. So go make sure you're checking the chat box, you guys. I'm going to be putting helpful information in the chat throughout today's session today, but also I want to let you know that we will be doing live Q&A. So if you have questions for our speakers, please, you guys help me out. Please be so helpful and listen to me, please. Please put your questions in the Q&A box. There is a Q&A box. It is in your Zoom menu. Sometimes it's under more. So you have to click that more. It's like 3 little dots, says more. There's a Q&A box, little question mark. Please direct your questions into there because I know you guys are going to have a ton of questions for our speakers today. They're going to coach you on some awesome stuff. So go put your questions in the Q&A box. It says Q&A. There's a question mark. It's in the Zoom menu. Everybody has a Zoom menu. So thank you guys so much. And
yeah, thank you. Thank you, Alexa.
Thank
And
you,
yes, and Patrice, thanks for the correction. That KPI webinar is October 15th.
oh,
So
thank you guys. Thank
Yeah,
you.
so
thank
thanks,
you.
Patrice, for catching that.
Yeah.
The easiest way is obviously if you're on our email and text list, you'll always get the information that you need. So I am very excited. Thank you, Alexa, very much. My name is Anish Dave with BPM RIA and one of the founding members of Next Mill Mastermind. So I am going to be like you today, actually. Viju and Justin have a ton of great information. So I am actually going to sit back and I'm going to give you the keys to the car to Viju and Justin. You're going to drive this and I'm ready to learn too. So thanks, guys.
Thank you, Alexa. Thank you. Alexa is the one that keep us going, keep 5 of us on track and get our events going. Again, the events that Alexa spoke about, you can also scan that QR code, and I know she's going to put it down there. The KPI seminar webinar that Anish is going to be doing is going to be awesome. Also, the workshop, the in-person workshop is limited seating. So if you guys are going to make it, please register early and keep the registration. If you're not going to be there, let Alexa know so they can remove you from the list. But it's going to be a really cool event that Sean is going to be doing. Again, we are trying as long as you guys come to these events, we are going to be doing these free events to keep this energy going. Drea, we have 2 events next week. We have our quarterly meeting, live meeting at Miami Shores Country Club on Wednesday, October 16th. It's going to be team building, how to get the right group of people to help you with your business, including AI, which Justin and I are going to show you. I'm going to tell you a little bit about Justin later on. Then we have a 2-day workshop, which is also elaborating on building your team, working with the right team, and the people that help you build a team are going to be there. So we're going to have about 6 or 7 speakers. It's going to be a really good 2-day event, very small group. So if you are interested, register early. Previous mentor students of Drea, you guys have a really good deal. I think it's $200, and Next Mill members is $150. All right. All right, let's get to AI. Well, let me, before that, let me say a little bit about myself. I was born in India, grew up in Jamaica, have a bachelor's degree in computer science and an MBA from Barry University. Usually have an IT consulting business for a long time for small businesses. Then I transitioned into full-time into real estate in 2006, and you all know what happened in 2007, 2008. It was devastating for me and a lot of other people. Then, I transitioned into being a co-chair of DREA with Jim Pamplin, and we have had a very successful mentoring business. We fix and flip properties. We have property management. Now I'm into more building grown-up construction, single family, a few multifamilies, still do fix and flip, and the hard money lending. And I'm passionate about helping people achieve financial success. And that's why we started this Next Mill Mastermind with the Fab Five. That's Sean, Francisco, myself, Jim Pamplin, and Anish. That's the Fab Five that started we started Next Mill, and let me tell you a little bit about us, and then I'll do more later on down the line. There's a poll. Please go ahead and answer, guys. So about the Fab Five, over $1 billion in real estate transactions. Anish, as he said, is the owner of BPM RIA, which is one of the, I guess, is the biggest RIA in the nation. Combined over 100 years, more than 100 years in real estate investing experience. We have a massive network of real estate people that we can reach out to. If we can't answer the questions, we know how to do it, or where to get it from. Combine over 50 years of tech experience with Sean and Francisco. Francisco, who we call our Bill Gates, who put all the information, data, apps, all that stuff together. Sean is also a business hypnotist that help people dig deep into their businesses. And he also has like 14 years of social media experience. Again, we are going to talk more about that stuff, but today we are here for AI, right? And I'm going to introduce one of my best friends, my brother from another mother, Justin Moses. We go way back, but he's been in the IT business for the last 26 years, I think, or more. And he has, he's a IT security specialist and also AI specialist. He'll talk more about himself later on. Guys, help us with this poll, please, if you don't mind. So what is AI? There's this talk about AI. Everybody been talking about AI in the last I guess couple of months. They start popping up, right? And it's nothing to be scared about. It's basically what internet was 24 years ago. I guess I read that internet really blew up in '99. So when that happened, everybody was scared about it and was going to mess up the world, but it didn't. No, we can't do without it, right? Our everyday life, we've been working, we use the internet. And AI is the same thing, right? But I would say internet on steroid, computers on steroid, all that stuff. Typically using computers to be like human, I guess. include learning, problem solving, decision making. The key components of AI is machine learning, natural language processing, and robotics. We are more going to be talking about machine learning and natural language process, right? And we're going to give you some examples. Justin is going to do some demos on how he uses AI and how we use AI in our day-to-day life. We're going to be doing AI, just simple AI, simple stuff that doesn't cost any money, that help you through your life. What should you care about for AI in business? It should increase productivity, basically by automating repetitive tasks, right? Things that you do on a daily basis, you should be able to have AI take care of that. Enhance customer experience, where you can have AI respond to keep in touch with your clients, keep in touch with your buyers and your sellers. If you are doing marketing, where you can keep AI communicate, text them, email them, send them voice messages in your voice, without you have to go or you have to have a VA do that for you. All that to kind of make your company be effective and with a lot of cost savings and competitive advantage, where if you get into AI early, like now, you will be the machine that's running effectively and communicating with your clients to get to the next level. You will have so much, you'll have time to grow your business. And that's where Next Mill Mastermind comes in to help you get there, have more time on your hands to spend time with your family. And that's what we focus on, making the next million, but have time to do what you like. And that's where AI is going to help you get there. Couple tools that I use and I think you should use, and it's very cost effective. Most of them are free. ChatGPT Claude. It's an AI module for writing, customer service, brainstorming. And you'll see Justin demonstrated that you'll have conversation with ChatGPT. I have conversation with my ChatGPT. I haven't named it yet, which is creepy, I think. Generate content for your speeches, generate answer inquiries, find out where's a good place to eat this weekend, where's the Jamaican party is going to be this weekend. That's ChatGPT. It's like having your own personal assistant. Grammarly is my godsend because I'm not good grammar. It's a writing assistant where it will check your grammar. It will act as a editor for you. It will it fixes your email, your text, your essay, all that. No, you'll say, what happened with these at school. I mean, that's a different story, but there are tools that teachers use to check to make sure your kids are not only using ChatGPT and Grammarly to do their work. Tableau and Power BI is basically tools that take data and make it visible, make it into charts, into dashboards, into help you make those data-driven decisions. Lumina 5, Quick, Creativity, those are, and by the way, this presentation will be online NextMail website, so you guys can, look through these. I'm just going through it fast because I really want to get to the presentation part. These are tools used for content creation platform that turns text into video. Jim did an article Saturday. I mean, it's a really cool article. You guys should read it. It's on Drea, Drea.com. But I took the article, put it into Lumen 5, and it created a podcast for me from the article. And you're going to see something like that. You have two AIs discussing this article, two a male and a female AI discussing the article in a podcast form. The other tools, Napkin, Introdude, and Sketchwell basically create flowcharts, diagrams, mind map from text that you put in there, which is useful for marketing, business storytelling, presentation. So all these tools basically will help you be creative, like somebody like me who's not creative at all. These things help, and it's time consuming, and we need to, get knowing them, using them the right way. I'm going to have Justin introduce himself and do some real cool presentations, live demo. Justin, jump in.
Hi, Bijou. Thank you very much. Hi, everyone. Thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Justin Moses. I have been doing IT for the last 26 years. Last 5 has been focused on cybersecurity. And in the last 2.5 to 3 years, I've been focusing a lot on AI. And all of you, I mean, you've heard of AI. Everybody's heard of AI. For the longest while, anything that I say AI, Bijou named ChatGPT, even if it had nothing to do with ChatGPT. His only form of AI was ChatGPT. But all of us today interact with AI in many different ways, even with ways we don't even know. So when you're browsing the web with Google and Bing today, that's powered by AI in the background. Tools like Grammarly, when in using Gmail, any of those things, any chatbots that you're getting help online with, those are all using AI. Because if you have a call center of people who they are answering repetitive questions every single day, well, why do you need to pay warm bodies for that? AI is the perfect replacement to save you the money of having, those warm bodies there. Then the only time that you need a human is when there are questions that are beyond the norm, that aren't the same question that 90% of the people are calling in. So instead of having a call center of 20 people, you could have a call center of 3 people and solve the same problem. So there are many ways. I mean, I have been using different types of AI in my daily life for the last 1.5 years. I use it for many different things as far as cybersecurity goes. Data crunching numbers is one of the most prominent use cases. Why? Because it's very easy. I have a log file that has, 300,000-400,000 lines of information in it. I can feed it into the AI and it will return to me exactly what I'm looking for. It'll organize what I need. It'll extract what I need. So I'm going to jump in quickly to a demo. I pulled some sample data that's freely available, which is sales data, because I figured this would be something that would be easy for everybody to, wrap their mind around. And let me pull that up. So I'm uploading the file from my computer. Obviously, I can do it in multiple ways. Also, on your phone, you can take pictures. So one of the ways my kids use ChatGPT is they'll take a picture of their homework, whether it's a math problem, whatever, and say, how do I solve this? And it will go through, it will recognize the picture, it will identify everything in there, and then it will answer the question. And that's like social studies and all sorts of things. So it's very, very powerful, and it's only limited by your own imagination. So here I have this spreadsheet here, which has sales data for a company that is selling wine, beer, different types of liquor and spirits. It's about 30,000 lines of sales data. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to say, hi, ChatGPT, because I like to be polite. Can you analyze this spreadsheet? And let's see, tell me, oh, you don't have to worry about typos either. It'll detect those. Tell me the top 5 best-selling products in terms of quantity and price. So obviously it's something that all of you can do, but ChatGPT will take this and analyze it in a matter of seconds. And now it's a matter of speaking. So it's telling me here that Corona was the top, Heineken in terms. Now tell me in terms of price sales. So now with conversational AI, so you've heard of different types of AI, large language models, all of this. This here is called conversational AI. And with natural conversation, you can get trends of the data. Now, let's put this in terms of like real estate. You get a listing of like 10,000 auctions. You can feed that in there and say, give me only the auctions in Broward County and only the ones between 500,000 and $1 million. And it will go ahead and output that into a spreadsheet for you. So you can do it in a bunch of different ways, but let me continue with the demo. Let's see here. So it says here that, again, Corona is the top. Are there any trends as far as the best time of year in terms of product sales, and which products sell the best and which the worst? So this is 30,000 lines of code. This could be of data. This could be 300,000 lines of data. Could be 1 million lines of data. You do not have to sit down and crunch these numbers. So this is just a simple example of what you can do today with your own data for your sales and all of that. And the nice thing about it is you can play with the data as well, right? So let's say, for example, you wanted to know, well, okay, well, if I was to get another realtor, another salesperson, and they were to increase my sales by 5%, how would that affect my bottom line and my overall? You can ask those questions and it will compute that for you instantly. So let me just say here, if I was to get, if I were to add another product that was similar to Corona, and it sold 5% less than Corona, how would that impact my bottom line?
Just FYI, he's doing this live. This is not a presentation mode or anything. He's
Well, Viju, I think my typos should speak to that. So here you see, if the product sold, it would increase my total sales by 94,000 units. Tell me the dollar value. And again, I'm doing simple one-line prompts. These are things that as you figure out your data, as you figure out what you're feeding in, you can create a prompt, you upload your spreadsheet, you copy and paste your prompt in, and then it will spit out everything you want in the way that you would like it to be. So that's called prompt engineering, and it's not a scary term. It just means how you create your prompts. The better you prompt the AI, is the better it will understand what you're looking for and the way that you're looking for it. So you can also do things like all of my emails today. When I write emails, I always pass it through ChatGPT because I have trained ChatGPT on my tone, style, language, the way that I speak, so that when I put the email in, it will go ahead, make sure, everything is laid out correctly. There's no redundancies. So I have perfectly crafted emails every time. Or I will even tell ChatGPT, write me an email. I won't do it here because this doesn't have my tone and style, but you can just put your thoughts down and it will go ahead and spit that out for you. Now, I saw a couple people had their Otter AI joining at the beginning of the presentation. One thing to note about Otter AI and Fireflies.ai, these are AI note takers. They are awesome. I pay $20 a month for my subscription to Fireflies. Why? Because every single meeting that I have with potential clients, buyers, just people that I'm meeting with, I do not have to take notes. As soon as my meeting is over, I get a summary, I get action items, I get a full transcript of the meeting that I can also ask the AI questions on it. It's an extremely powerful tool that you can benefit from. And at $20 a month, you're not going to be able to hire an assistant that's going to be as efficient as it is. So I'm going to hold questions on this for now, but this was just an example of how you can use ChatGPT to analyze data. I'm going to go to another one that I use a lot. And this one here is a little bit, it's very cool. What it allows you to do is create these notebooks. So let's say you get articles, you get websites, you get YouTube videos, and you don't have the time to sit down and read a new law, anything like that. You can basically go to the website, copy and paste the links in here. Insert. Let me go to this one, top destination for those with 100 million. Let me add another source here. Palm Beach, condo sales drop. Okay, so I'll just put 3 for now. Now, what it's going to do, right? It will generate, I can generate a podcast for it, which will basically give you an audio way of doing it. So you can paste all of these articles and YouTube videos and everything into your, call it your morning notes, your morning news notebook. And you can have this organized by dates, however you want. And this is 100% free from Google. And it does FAQs, study guides, all of that. Now, let me do one because it does take about 5 to 10 minutes to generate the podcast. Let me go to the one that I did yesterday with Viju. And this one here, this is 2 AI voices speaking a podcast. Hold on, let me make sure.
Okay, so you've requested a deep dive on.
You can hear it, Viju?
Yeah. It seems like, from what we can tell from your sources.
Turn it up a little bit.
In new construction and how that all plays into affordability these days.
And honestly, it's such a fascinating topic to dive into.
It's almost like we're seeing this like shrinkflation effect happening with houses these days.
Yeah,
Have you noticed that at all?
it's not just a feeling. I mean, that's really what's happening. New homes are getting smaller. The data totally backs it up.
So let's unpack that a little bit, because I
Yeah.
think when people hear that, they think, oh, well, of course, builders are building smaller homes. Lumber is more expensive right now. It's just simple economics.
But it's not quite that straightforward, is it?
Right. It's definitely more complicated than that. It's like this whole web of different things all pushing and pulling at the same time. Affordability is definitely a huge factor there. Like
Mhm.
builders are really feeling the pressure to try to make homes attainable, you know, for buyers out there. But it goes even deeper than that. Like you've got
Okay, so you guys get the idea.
So
Those
that's,
are two
that's
AI
two, yeah, go ahead. That's,
Those are two AI generated voices having a full-on conversation with emotion, right? Based on an article, on these 3 articles that I put in. It analyzed the articles, it got the themes, it correlated them, and then it creates a summary. You can create FAQs, study guide, or you can even ask questions. How does this relate to me as a Miami investor? Right? And you can ask questions of this, and you can have 30 articles there, 40 articles there, and you can get very detailed in what you get out of this. So as you can see, it's a very powerful tool. And within seconds, insights for Miami investors, smaller homes, similar prices, affordability concerns and buyer preferences, mortgage rate impact. So as you can see, this free tool can save you a lot of time. You can listen to the podcast. You can put in the articles that you want to know the information on. Listen to the podcast while you're doing other things. And then if there's things you still need to know, you can ask the questions and the AI will answer it for you. So again,
no,
Yeah.
it's like, so that podcast, you can listen to it in your car, wherever you're, and it's summarized to what, how many minutes?
So it depends on the number of sources, but
Yeah.
like this one with the 3 sources, it did a 10-minute podcast. But usually I've seen most of the time I put like 5, 6 sources and it usually stays to below 15 minutes. But
Right.
you can take this, if you have articles that you publish on your website, you can put them in here, generate a podcast, and have it on your website for your customers to actually listen to and subscribe to your podcast. This is freely available. So, and this is called
Right.
notebook.lm if you wanted to know.
Now,
So,
again, it's free. It's free because, I have a habit of sending my friends a whole bunch of articles. So,
yeah. So you take all the junk Viju sends you, you feed it in there, and you could get the one piece of good information that's buried in all the nonsense, So, okay, so that's it for the visual demonstration. So now what I'm gonna do is I'm going to start up ChatGPT on my phone in voice conversation mode. And let's see, 1 second here. Good morning, Auntie ChatGPT. My kids love to call you Auntie because you have a female voice. I'm speaking on a demonstration right now to a bunch of real estate investors on the merits of AI. What do you think about that?
Auntie ChatGPT at your service. Now, talking to real
Okay,
estate
okay. Hold on. I don't want you to speak in a Jamaican accent. Please talk to me in an American accent.
Got it. I'll stick to an American accent for you. How can I assist you today?
Okay, I want to talk a little bit about, how we can use AI in order to help negotiate with customers. We'll tell them the properties and see what sort of questions they're going to have to try and bounce those sales pitches off of them.
Perfect approach. AI can help analyze
Hello,
market
I
trends.
said in English. Sorry, not English. I said in US accent. And in fact, we have a lot of Spanish-speaking people on here. So you know what? I want the response in Spanish.
Entiendo. Usar la IA para negociar con clientes puede ser muy útil. La IA puede analizar tendencias de mercado, valores de
Okay, hold on.
propiedades.
Viju looks a little confused. He doesn't understand Spanish. Can you say it in Hindi, please?
बिल्कुल. AI का इस्तेमाल ग्राहकों के संवाद से बातचीत में मदद करने के लिए किया जा सकता है. ये बाजार के रुझानों, संपत्ति के मूल्यों का विश्लेषण कर
Okay,
सकता
that's enough for now. That's enough. Okay, so you're going to respond to me in English in a US accent. I have a property in Coral Gables, Florida, and we're looking for about $850 for it. It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom, newly renovated in a really upscale neighborhood. I would like you to give me an adversarial sort of view that a potential buyer may have if I pitch the property to them. Can you help me with that?
Absolutely. A potential buyer might say, $850 seems steep, even for Coral Gables. Are the renovations high-end enough to justify that price? And what about the neighborhood's future? Any new developments or potential issues I should be aware of? Also, are there any restrictions or HOA fees I need to consider?
Okay, thank you, Auntie ChatGPT. That's it for now.
You're welcome. If you need more help, I'm
Okay, so again, this is a very simple demo. If we had more time, we could go very, very deep with this. You can have it be an actual customer. You can, the way that you prompt it will have it respond to you the same way a customer would respond to you. The more details you give it up front, the more detailed its response and analysis will be. So simple example, there are a multitude of tools that you can use in order to improve the efficiency in your business. There are free tools you can use every single day, just, to save yourself time and a lot of money by using these tools. So with that, I will open the floor up for questions. I see Viju is like,
No, so there was a question here. I'm just going to take a couple questions here. One of them was underwriting, right? How do we use ChatGPT to underwrite multifamily properties? And again, you can feed AI with the information you have, zip code, property details, and it will give you back your what value stuff and things like that. And Francisco is really working on RealFacts to be the the AI for real estate investors. So we have a lot of things coming in play, which will incorporate a lot of this together. I mean, he's also, we're working on stuff that we'll be making offers with realtors, and the only thing you have to do is send the money. So
Viju, can I just add that
yeah.
On that question? So one of our Next Mill Mastermind members, Cynthia, so she's actually a syndicator. Her and her partners control about $30 million, and they actually use the AI to underwrite deals. So that's one of the powers you can, and exactly what Viju says is that you do have to give the right information. If you really do put your underwriting guidelines in there, it will help analyze those properties for you, at least the quick end of it, right? You still want to do your due diligence to an extent.
Yeah, and that's the importance of our mastermind, right? Anish, I mean, we there's so much knowledge and different talents in between. It's not only 5 of us, it's the community, and we'll talk more about that later. Justin, can you kind of jump on that first question there?
so I see a question from Christy. Are there any free AI tools you can use to make real estate listing marketing materials? There's several. There's a lot of them out there, very powerful ones. Canva is the most popular one. There's also Adobe Express and Creo. Now, of course, the free tier only takes you so far. They only give you so much, and as far as the templates and all of that. However, usually it's like a nominal fee. I think so far the magic number for all these places is like $20 a month. But a lot of them also do by credits and stuff like that. But Canva is the biggest one, and it does have a free tier with free templates.
And they all have free, right? ChatGPT have a free version too. It's just that after a while it stopped talking to you, and
So
you put you on ChatGPT, put you in ChatGPT jail for a while.
Well, that's part of it, but there's also more, right? So the paid tier of ChatGPT, you get access to the more advanced models. So you get access for free to ChatGPT 3.5, which is a very fast model. But in terms of human-like thinking, it is not as advanced as the 4.0 model, as well as the new O1 model that they came out with, which has reasoning capabilities and memory. So it's getting more advanced, and the paid tiers do have more. Now, there's a question here. Can you do the same prompts you do with ChatGPT using Copilot and Gemini? Gemini, yes. Claude, yes. Copilot has a lot of guardrails around it. So Copilot is great if you are searching the web and you wanted to find articles for you. But my personal experience with Copilot is it's very limited. So the same questions you would ask ChatGPT or Claude AI, you're going to get a much more limited answer from Copilot. And a lot of the times I end up having to go back to Claude and ChatGPT to get the answers as well. For the podcast on, okay, so for the Notebook LM, no, I do not believe you can on the free tier. I would have to look if the paid tier allows you to put your voice into it. However, there are AI tools, one of which I subscribe to, and I cannot remember the name off the top of my head for a second. Basically, you can train, one second.
It's like some sort of bot, I feel like, that can do that.
Well, what happens is that there's one that I had used. So basically there was, I'll find the name in a minute, but basically what I did is I took a few videos of me and I fed it into the AI and it learned my voice. And at that point in time, I can copy and paste a script in, and then based on my intonations, language, everything, it would actually talk out the script. So you can do a podcast if you have the script with your voice. There are a few tools out there. Let me find the other one for you. While I'm doing that, let me see. What service is paid, like 20 months? So ChatGPT is 20, Fireflies is 20, Otter has a $20 tier, Claude AI, it seems to be the magic.
They're all at like $19, $20 tier, and you know, it's just which one you're comfortable with. For someone who is quite Wayne, it depends. Wayne, you just have to play with it. You have enough time on your hands, so just keep playing with it until you're comfortable with using it. Just use small parts of it. Use ChatGPT and the other stuff, and just start using it. That's the main thing. Start using the tools one at a time, and and that's what I had to do. I was using ChatGPT for you and Copilot, and then hanging out with Justin and my wife. It's just like they live on ChatGPT.
So
the app that you use on your phone, that was
native app.
Yeah.
It's free to download on your phone. So for someone who is quite new to AI, how long roughly would it take for you to get up to speed on AI? Not long at all.
That's what
okay, to get functional with it, you'll get functional with it talking to it like just a human. You don't have to sugarcoat or anything like that. What I will say though is garbage in, garbage out. So if you are not clear in what you're looking for, it obviously has a lot of knowledge, but it's not going to know exactly what you're looking for. So what you can do as well is, like for my emails, I feed it in a sample of like 10, 15 emails that I have written, and I tell it to analyze these emails for tone, style, language, the way that I write and the way that I speak, And all emails in this chat moving forward, I would like you to use that same stack. And that's what I use. And then whenever it writes stuff, I just put in, I want to email to Viju telling him this. It generates the email for me. It puts in the additional details that I need. I needed to include information on the new law as it's governing Miami-Dade County public service. It will pull the data and then it will put the information in, and then I will review it and see, and I'll say, oh, no, that's irrelevant. Can you exclude this, but then include this? And it will go ahead and rewrite it. So think of it as working with a secretary. Sorry, admin assistant. I want to be politically correct. An admin assistant to write an email. They're taking down the notes while you're going. You can use it in that manner. Then, as you get comfortable doing that, then you can start feeding it in spreadsheets. I mean, or pictures. You can take a picture of a paper you have on your desk and say, analyze this for me and tell me what trends you see in this sheet. And it will do it. I mean, it can recognize pictures, it can recognize audio, it can recognize not video yet, but that's coming soon.
So is there a cheat sheet for AI? No, but if you on the screen, you guys have few that you can get started with, right? And then we go from there.
There's a lot out there. I mean, literally now
there's
there are hundreds and hundreds of tools. It's based on what you're looking for. They get better. I mean, the new versions of ChatGPT with the new O1 model, ChatGPT is being used to update ChatGPT. So it has now gotten to the point where they're using AI to build the new AI models. That's the level that it's getting to. So I would say the best app that is on the phone for AI right now is ChatGPT. All of the experts agree on that the app is the best on ChatGPT. I personally think that Claude AI gives me better reasoning when it comes to email writing sometimes, and depending on if I'm looking at a law that I need to apply to a customer's area for compliance, for example. Claude tends to work a little bit better for that. So again, it's situational. When I'm brain dumping, when I'm just, I want to just let my thoughts go and then organize it, I'll stand up and I'll just talk to fireflies.ai for 30 minutes. And it will give me notes, a summary of everything, action items. And you know what? If I want him to say, well, okay, give me a business plan based on what I just wrote, well, I'll take that transcript, paste it into ChatGPT. Hey, can you help me write a business plan based on this transcript? And ChatGPT can help you do that.
So, we don't have the time to do that, Alexandra, but we will figure out another time with Justin to kind of elaborate deeper into this, right? It's kind of hard to get on Justin's calendar. He helps a lot of businesses with AI and security. So, thank you again, Justin, for spending this time with us. Jay, can you, if you want people to contact, can you put your email in the chat?
Okay.
Yes. Thank you again. So I'm going to talk a little bit with the help of Anish, what people say about the Next Mill Mastermind.
Hi, my name is Michael Ruiz, and I am with Robin Hoods of Real Estate. And before I joined the Next Mill Mastermind, I was very confused. If you're like me, I've been in the real estate business for over 40 years, and believe it or not, you would think that after 40 years, I knew what the heck I was doing. Well, no, not Everybody does. And it's just got to the point where I needed some direction. So ever since I joined this group of mastermind experts, people that I have been admiring for decades, I am just in shock and honored to be here with the people that have been in the trenches doing everything that we've been wanting to do. These guys know exactly what to do. These guys have been doing it forever and ever. Now, one thing is important that I learned, and I had to come in here with a humble heart and put my ego aside and forget the fact that I've been doing this probably longer than they have, because they have a lot more success than I have. So you learn from people that have success and people that are doing it. So don't waste time, don't hesitate. Just stop fighting, stop beating yourself up, stop thinking about it so much. Stop thinking, should I or should I not? I'm telling you, you found your home. My hot seat. My hot seat was sizzling. My hot seat was really good, and I came prepared. So I hope that you come prepared with your hot seat and your questions and your thoughts and your challenges, because that's exactly what I did. If you're anything like me, you have so many opportunities, or maybe you have none. And these guys, out of nothing, they can either help you visualize and see where you can find the opportunities, or if you are like me, probably that you have too many opportunities and you're just all over the place. And you have the shiny object syndrome, or it's not just that they're just shiny, just have a lot of opportunities. These guys were able to help me without a shadow of a doubt, laser focus, quickly tell me, you're wasting your time with that, shine on that, and that's where you have to be. This is what you have to build. I mean, what can I say? You need that. You need to come in that mastermind. You need to come to that hot seat and let them tell you exactly what you need to do. Because they're doing it because they want what's best for you. Literally, you need to come to the next mastermind, next mill mastermind right away. You really do. Come check it out, and you're going to see the quality people. And if you see me, come and say hello. Say, hey, Robin. Thanks. Talk to you guys later.
I think Michael is on the call too, so today. I have one more for you guys to listen to.
Hi, my name's Mike Johnston with Johnston Home Team. And before I joined the Next Millionaire Mastermind, I had my businesses compartmentalized in many different areas. Since joining, I've been able to take those businesses and streamline them and put them in a future course of where I can actually take action and make them work much more efficiently. So part of the experience was doing the hot seat, which, you know, we all get a little bit nervous about. It's basically just taking everything that you have, talking about it, personal and business, and then getting feedback, which we're all afraid of, but sometimes it's necessary. And in this case, it was great for me. It really helped me align what my next steps are and what directions are to go to be able to turn what my ultimate goal is into residual income, and just put me on a path that's a lot more direction. So thank you guys, I appreciate it. And I'm looking forward to the next several meetings in the future. So thank you guys. Thank you for the Fab Five. Thank you for the Next Millionaire Mastermind experience. Hi, my name's Mike.
So are you guys next? You know, Anish is going to help me go through this a little bit, but you know, Anish is going to describe what a hot seat is and what we do in our mastermind, right? So let me just go through the benefit first. You get the life strategy, the hot seat, and the community. That's the main three things that you get. Then there's a lot more, right? Anish, you want to kind of elaborate on it?
Yeah, so one of the things is, first of all, you just got a little taste of our network. Justin is phenomenal. I know he had to hop off. I know he's super busy, and he's just a great asset to our community also. So what we're talking about, right, is where we have hot seats. So I saw half of you guys use AI, half of you guys don't use AI. Some of you guys are in masterminds. I've been in several masterminds, and I'm currently in one also. And our mastermind is different because of a hot seat. In our hot seats, you get 45 minutes to see where you're at, where you're going to go. and what you need help with. And the key to our mastermind and how we're really different from anybody else out there is we're going to teach you how to, live a joyful life on your personal life, on the personal side, and your business. So we do have 2 events a year. We just finished our second group and had events. I think it was only about, what was it, this past month? And it was phenomenal. So as you heard, I mentioned about Cynthia, who's one of our newest members, all the way from Texas, and she's in syndication. So what you get when you join the mastermind is 2 3-day mastermind groups with us with the hot seats. We keep the groups small on purpose, so you get that undivided attention. We'll have 12 monthly group calls. You have unlimited access to the Fab Five, right? So you guys will have our cell phones when you're in our mastermind. You need some help? Absolutely. As Viju mentioned, our network is pretty massive, just because I guess we're old. No, we've been in the business for a long time. And then also we have daily community support with our Facebook group. What I can tell you, all our members are not real estate focused. We do have members that are not in the real estate space. They own businesses, they're entrepreneurs. And we do have members that are trying to get out of their 9-to-5 job too. So,
Sorry.
yep. And so some of the things that you get, right, is we're going to add some bonuses for you guys. So the Next Mill Mastermind Strategy, that's $100,000 value. And the information requirement analysis that Francisco and Sean will do to see what what you're up to. Our Facebook group is a $6,000 value. Dria's partner system, which gives lead generation, and the tax deed workshop. Your 2-day quick start with me, that's coming up November 16th and 17th. An online marketing review, that's also included in there as a bonus. A membership to BPM RIA, that's included. So you're looking at well over $119,000 in bonuses, guys. So the investment you're gonna make is $20,000 is what our normal cost is. We have reduced it for now. We are giving a $5,000 credit for new members. Our guarantee is, guess what? You're gonna have access to the Fab Five, unlimited text and email. And our idea is that, we're gonna work with you until you receive the value you intended to get out of Next Mill Mastermind. We want to make sure that you're successful. Some of the hot seats, of course, were about privacy. What stays in the room is really important when it comes to our mastermind because it's a safe spot. So it's incredibly important. So again, as I mentioned, you get all those bonuses when you join our Next Mill Mastermind. We will give you some bonuses too. Some of the bonuses that we are offering are 2 tickets to our Marshall Silver, the Turning Point. That is also included. What we are talking about, our early movement investment, the investment you're going to make in yourself is $15,000. It is not $20,000 at the moment. A couple of things that are really important. There's an application process where you do have to interview with 2 of the 5 founding members. We do have to approve you guys. So that is super important. Just because you have the money doesn't mean you get in. Again, it is an interview process with an application portion to it. So for us, we like to keep it small on purpose, and we want to be working with people that want to make an impact on their lives. So I think, and the other question we always get, I just got a text or a message here. I see, what happens if you have a partner, right? And if you do have a partner, it could be a spouse, it could be a true business partner. Let's say you have an LLC together, that person is half off. And so if it's 2 of you, you're looking at $22,500. We do I think we already have 6 people that are signing up for our next group. I believe we have less than 7 or 8 seats left for our next group too. So
Right. we keep it like below 15, right? So
Yep.
it'll be, each group they're small, and the community is the big community. So it's a 3-day event, 2-3-day event, just to clarify.
Correct. And the cool thing is it's local. I've been traveling for all these masterminds around the country. And sometimes it's not easy traveling. As you can imagine what's happening out there in the real world, flights and delays and all the above. Again, it is a powerful group. We are actually seeing our members working together. Some of our members, which I can share, as I mentioned, Cynthia runs a syndication where she controls $30 million with her partners, her two partners. Michael Johnson's done well over $40 million in real estate sales. We got someone like Michael Bloom, who's one of the top title companies in South Florida. Some of you guys might already know him at Title Now. He's also getting into development. We have our own little celebrity, Trina Robinson, and Clarence, her husband, who has actually been an advisor for President Bush and Ronald Reagan. So it is an eclectic group of people that are really trying to get to the next level. So,
Right.
and yeah, what I was going to say is Viju just popped it on there. Go ahead and take out your phones, scan it, book an interview with us. That way you are approved. Again, our price will be going up to the $20,000 amount shortly. So it is important for you guys to get in there. And again, you'll have access. Imagine having direct access to someone like Viju and someone like Francisco with the AI portion that he's doing special things for only our mastermind group.
Exactly. And, the community, which is a big thing. And, we have some of the groups, they're having calls on their own, they're creating their own community. It's like growing, and that's what we wanted, right? When we started this, we wanted something local, a real cool, good mastermind with all our knowledge in South Florida. Where, it's for the market here, and also people love to travel to South Florida. So I think that's also a big thing, right? So thank you again. Thank you, Anish, for helping me out.
Absolutely. I see that, some of you guys are interested. What I invite you guys, definitely come to our in-person workshops that we're doing. We are doing a mix and match, meaning webinars. We understand a lot of you guys are not local. So that's why we're doing the webinar format for Next Mill. Same thing with BPM RIA, because you are investing in South Florida. For those that are not local, definitely come down to South Florida. I know it's me saying this during hurricane season. It's not always that bad, I promise you.
It's not bad. It's not bad. And during hurricane, it's a big party here, right?
Yeah, absolutely. And as I said, we're, I just got a message. Someone's asking me, oh, how are you guys unique? We're unique because there's 5 of us. So other masterminds I've been part of, and again, I'm not gonna, I like them, so I'm not gonna complain about them. What I'm gonna tell you, there's only one principle. And so you only got the one point of view from the one person. Yes, the other people are great, totally agree. And with us, we have 5 different people as founders, with 3 of us being experts in anything in real estate. I could say pretty confidently, if Viju, Jim, or I have not seen it, I'll be surprised. And if we haven't, it's easy because we have a massive network. We are unique that we have one of the founders, Sean, being a social media guy, especially YouTube. And, you need that in today's business. And then obviously we're talking about technology. Francisco is the super AI guy that we have on board, and RIAFax on information analysis. So it is important that you actually get 5 guys that really know what they're doing too. So.
Yeah. And again, remember DREA meeting on the 16th, Anish's webinar, which is going on API, which is going to be really cool. All right. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, we have a lot of events coming up. And again, I'm just going to reaffirm that The in-person events, they're limited seating. I am going to give the tough love to everyone. This is for my Next Mill people and BPM RIA. If you guys don't show up, we're not going to do these in-person events. That's what I'm trying to tell you, is that it does cost us some money. We
Yeah.
still want to make it economical for you guys. And we like seeing your friendly faces too. So
Yeah.
I know, Alexa, one lucky person
Yes.
is, so here's the deal, right? This raffle winner is going to get $2,000 off when they join Next Mill Mastermind. They still do have to pass the interview process. So if you don't pass the interview process, I don't know what to tell you, right? I guess you could gift it to somebody, the $2,000, and there is a limit, right? We want to really reward people in action. So anyone that actually, whoever wins this, make sure you at least book an interview, and you'll have 7 days to redeem this $2,000. So Alexa, who is the lucky person?
Our winner is Lisa D. Congrats, Lisa D, for the 2K off. And I just wanted to remind everyone that we did record today's session. Give me about 24 to 48 hours. I will get that replay on YouTube for you guys. So if you want to scroll back, look at that list, so many things that you want to review and also share with your team. So yeah, guys, look out for my thank you email. It'll be coming from info@nextmillmastermind.com. So I'll be emailing each and every one of you guys. I want to see you guys join the Facebook group. I want to see you guys on social media, on the YouTube, and sharing this with people who need it. And if you really, really loved this replay, maybe you'll give us a 5-star Google review.
No, they have to give us a 5-star review, right?
They do. I'm just kidding. It's required.
Yeah.
Thank you guys so much for joining, and we will see you next week on the next webinar with Anish 1 week from today. And yes, we have an in-person workshop on the 26th. So we will see you on later this month, and lots of great events in between. Drea.com, bpmria.com. We'll see you guys very, very soon.
Yep, we'll see some of you guys. I'll see some of you guys Thursday. I'm doing a BPM webinar too, so that's important. And most importantly, guys, be safe out there. I know the storm, it looks like in South Florida so far, we look okay. For our friends on the west coast of Florida, I know a lot of you guys may have family members, close friends, all the above. My prayers go out to them. And last but not least, I just want to remind everyone to be patient as we are going through this storm. We're going to come out of this fine, and it's up to it's using common sense. So thank you guys for joining us today, and we will see you soon.
Yes.
Thank you guys.
All human, so
Right.
please be patient. That was a great tip, Anish. Thank you.
Be patient on
That's
the
so
road. Just be nice to people. That's the thing.
Yes.
Be
Oof.
nice.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Bye. Thank you.